survive a 30-foot fall. Diagnosed at age 4 with a chronic digestive disorder, 8-year-old Annabelle Beam experienced intense pain and frequent hospital visits. She was always so sweet and gracious, her father Kevin told Today. She wasn't making a big deal out of it, and she was suffering in silence. But the suffering started to overwhelm Annabelle. I told my mom, "Mama, I want to die and go to heaven with Jesus where there is no more pain. I don't want to be in this much pain for the rest of my life," she said. And so I was so committed to just giving up that sometimes whenever I couldn't sleep, I'd kind of try and figure out what would happen if I did die. Then I decided my mom would come with me. My dad would stay and watch my sisters. Annabelle's mother, Christy, refused to believe what she'd heard. I remember thinking, "That's not what she said," Christy recalled. "She doesn't know anything about giving up. She's a fighter." Days later, Annabelle said she fell 30 feet from a tree branch that cracked while she was sitting on it with her sister, Abby. She claims that after bumping her head 3 times on the way down and falling into the hollowed-out base of the tree, she died and went to heaven. "It was really bright, and I sat on Jesus' lap and he told me, 'Whenever the firefighters get you out, there will be nothing wrong with you,'" Annabelle recalled. "And I asked him if I could stay, and he said, 'No, I have plans you need to fulfill on earth that you cannot fulfill in heaven.'" A few days later, she told her family about her experience. She was very matter-of-fact, very "this is what happened." Not at all animated, just "here are the facts," Christy said. And then she stopped talking and looked out the window for the rest of the trip. Now symptom-free, Annabelle has gone from taking 10 daily medications to none. She fell 30 feet head first, without any injuries or one bug bite, her mom said. She came out of that tree hours later wet, muddy, and with scratches, and she's well. The tree, which toppled due to weather, remains in the Beam family front yard, beside a cross Kevin carved after the accident. "I'm glad that I didn't ever try and cut it down," he said. "I do think that this tree was actively involved in a miracle." His wife, who turned Annabelle's story into the book Miracles from Heaven, which has now been turned into a major motion picture of the same name, agreed. "It had a purpose," Christy said. "It was a vessel." Annabelle, who continues to climb trees, feels fortunate. "Most kids are never healed," she said. "And so anytime I see the tree, I'm just grateful and happy."